are kicking off a series, Addicted To, with a woman who is opening up about her problems with gambling and more. Sandra Adell became a mother as a teenager, later working her way off of welfare to become a prominent professor at the University of Wisconsin. But in 2005, she almost lost it all when one fateful trip to a Wisconsin casino nearly derailed her life. Watch. Sandra's first taste of gambling came in 2005 when her friend invited her to a casino.
It was disturbing. The moment I walked in to the casino, I was immediately bothered by the environment. First of all, it stank. When I was walking around in this place and looking and thinking, how can this be fun?
A few spins of the slot machine and she won an $1,100 jackpot.
It out, crisp $100 bills into my hand. I wanted to go back. So now I have to have a reason to go back. So I decided, well, I'm going to pretend to be, like I'm going to do some investigative journalism and seeing what's inside, what can I write about?
But Sandra's so-called research visits were just an excuse to keep gambling. More and more and more.
I would often leave and I'd feel sick. Now I'm starting to drink more. So I'm getting a double dose of all of this, overstimulation and getting drunker and drunker because I hate myself for being there. I hated myself for being in these casinos. And in my journal, so many of the entries say, this is unhealthy, this is dangerous, why are you doing this? And I started taking out advances on my credit card. Then I started going into my salary, using my earnings to gamble. This is it was very rapid. This was a very rapid decline. And it's all, along the way I'm telling myself, I need to stop because I'm going to destroy everything. I'm going to destroy my life.
Her first major scare came when leaving a casino after a night of heavy gambling and drinking.
And I went outside to go to my car. And just as I got to the car, I saw something glittering on the floor, on the ground, right by my car. And I bent down to pick it up. It was a woman's watch. And the next thing I know, I was being lifted off the ground. And they said, well, give us your car keys, you're too drunk to drive. And so I did.
After that, Sandra says, she stopped gambling for over a year. But the drinking continued, and one night while drunk, she had the urge for those slot machines again and got behind the wheel.
I got stopped because I was apparently wavering like this, and the next thing I know, there's some lights behind me, it's the police, and it's like, they can't be pulling me over. And the next thing I know, this guy screamed at me and said, you're drunk, turn around, and I was handcuffed and put in the back of the car.
Joining me now, Sandra Adell, who details her addiction in a memoir called Confessions of a Slot Machine Queen. Sandra, good morning.
Thank you.
It's a great book title. I know it was less than great to live it. So
right.
Before we get to that moment in the back of the police car, let's go back to the first time you went into the casino. So you weren't like a gambler, you weren't some sort of gambling lover.
No, not at all. In fact, nobody in my family gambles.
And so, but your friend sort of hooked you into it.
Well, she just took me to the casino, and I won. But I was also very, very nervous about the space itself because it wasn't healthy. It didn't feel good.
You knew that?
I knew that from the beginning, yes.
Do you think if you hadn't won that first time, this would have happened?
It wouldn't have happened. That's the hook. And also the other part was that after I won the money, I put money back into the machine, and I think I lost about $180, and then I started worrying about that. I mean, why would I sit there and lose this money?
Yep.
$1,000 is a lot of money. So that's the beginning of it. I began to worry about it, but then I also wanted to go back because now I thought, oh, there's something interesting to write about here.
Mm-hmm. And you convinced yourself as an academic
yes, I did.
that this would be an academic project for you.
Right.
You could blow the lid off of casinos, right? And so, what was the very first sign that this has spun out of control? Because it wasn't like bankruptcy.
No, it was the emotional, the internal struggle that I had going on, especially as I began to lose money and started, dipping into my my earnings. Money changes value. I like to tell people that in the casino. You have the casino's money that you won out of the machines, and then you have your own money. So my deal was like, okay, if I'm going to go and do this research, and I have to research this, and and play the slots and see what it feels like and write about it, I will only use the money that I got out of the machines.
Their money.
Their money, right? And not my money. Oh, well, that changed after a while. Then I'm using my money. And then I was becoming increasingly sick. I mean, feeling physically sick. And inside of me, every time I went into the casino, I would say, you work too hard. This is risky because you're going to lose. It's the casino. The house always wins. You're going to lose in the long run.
Especially on the slots.
On the slots, you're going to lose, yeah.
Right.
And so it was an ongoing struggle there. And the more I continued to go, there was this pull. I mean, sometimes I would be doing just my normal things. I'm a very active woman. And I would stop and go to the casino. And it was like, this is not making sense. What's happening to me?
But the whole system, Sandra says, is designed to reel you in and keep you in and keep you coming back. The academic was doing some research and was taking notes for all of that.
Notes for everything.
And we're going to have more on that right after the break. Don't go away. So Sandra Adell is a university professor, a mother, and a grandmother, and she is also an addict. Today, she's sober and sharing her story as written in Confessions of a Slot Machine Queen with the hope of helping others. So let's go to that moment. You're going around to the casinos, you're spending more, you're telling yourself it's research, and then you find yourself in the back of a police car.
Yeah.
Was that the aha moment for you?
That was the second aha moment. The first one...
There are a couple.
Yeah, the first one was in May 2007 when I got drunk at a casino. I had gone in and I decided, it was late at night, and I decided, that was the night that I passed out.
Yeah.
I decided that I was going to find the jackpot. It had to be there, and I was going to find it, and I needed to get in and get out. And then when I went out, just really tired and frustrated and drunk, just as I got to my car, I saw the watch. I fell down, passed out. I didn't know I had passed out until the next morning. They told me I had. I put myself into Gateway recovery that time. And then I started also working with a personal counselor, a therapist. And for a couple of years then, things
Did okay.
did okay, yeah.
And then you relapsed.
The relapse was in July 10th, 2009. Again, I think that I might have been going sporadically to the casinos, and I decided again that this time, all right, I'm just going to go finish myself off here, I think. But I was very drunk, and I got arrested, and then the whole experience of getting arrested, being handcuffed and taken to jail, was like, okay, this is it.
I need to do something about this.
I'm in so much trouble.
You know, there's a question about how this successful college professor could have no inkling to gamble, could go into a casino one night, win $1,100. I mean, $1,100 is good, but it's not like,
Right.
11 million. And then have such a Jones that her entire life gets wrapped around gambling like that. So Nancy Irwin is here. She's a psychotherapist specializing in addiction at Seasons Recovery Centers in California. She's not your therapist, but how can that be? How can that be that it can go like that?
Absolutely, because addictions have nothing to do with level of intelligence. And the casinos don't care she's got a PhD.
But the need, the urge to kick in so strongly, she went from not wanting to do it all to thinking about nothing else.
Many people who suffer from gambling addictions are genetically predisposed, meaning there's an abnormality on the dopamine receptor in the brain, which sets them up to have an impulse control disorder. So even at a later age in life, she wasn't in her 20s when she started this, it can take on at any time. So the brain is actively looking for the next high. And casinos, of course, slot machines are absolutely master manipulators. You cannot beat the house. Of course, we've all heard about big wins, and they occur. Yeah. But the reason they're so successful in making so much money and tantalizing addicts is because they use a variable ratio of reward response. Meaning, you get enough small wins that you're baited in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't you know what she means?
Yes.
You're there, you've lost, and just as you say out loud, I'm done after this last one, it makes you win. It's like it's in your head that it knows you're about to walk away. So did you feel that you had an addictive personality? I mean, the alcoholism must have played a
It
role.
must have, but also keep in mind that many of the gamblers, most gamblers in the casinos are smokers. For me, it was, I don't know, well, I'm sure the alcoholism certainly played a role in it, but it's the rapidity and the repetition of the machines that really get you, and they're very interactive now. And everything about the casino just, it appeals to your senses. I didn't realize that I was being overstimulated.
Right.
And because this happened very, very fast.
And your family didn't know?
No, no one knows.
It was a
No,
secret.
I was just walking around, you know, being me.
And you seem charming. They know now, though, right? I mean, part of
Yeah.
your recovery, you're sober now.
Oh, yeah,
And
absolutely.
you're off of gambling.
Yes, yes.
And part of it is that people know, right? The accountability.
Yeah, I'm accountable, but also there's the concern that I have as a black woman, because when I started really doing some serious research, you know, I could not find it.
The real kind, not the fake kind.
I couldn't find, I found very little written about women in gambling. Almost nothing about gambling in the African American community. And this is a big surprise to me because I'm from Detroit. Detroit has 3 enormous casinos. I know that people are suffering from addictions, but where are they? Where are the women? And it's not easy to stand up here, to sit here and tell you that I had this experience because this, and I call it an experience with gambling, this gambling disorder behavior. I come up with all kinds of names now because addict is too heavy a burden for me to bear. It's too heavy a label. So I'm finding other ways to express it. And I'm wondering if we take the word addict out of this, would more women come forth and say, look, this is disordered behavior, and I need help with it, and I need to find a place to go. Where are they going?
I've heard a lot of people who struggle with alcohol say, I'm not an addict, but I'm an abuser.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people feel more comfortable saying that. And that could be a first step if you are somebody who's struggling with this issue right now and feel, as Sandra does, that you don't like that word. The point is to get well and to save yourself from an environment that can be overstimulating and titillating in a way that could, for some, be potentially dangerous. Sandra, thank you so much. Highly recommend the book. Thank you as well, Nancy. If you want more information and if you'd like help, if you are or fear that you're becoming addicted to gambling, you can get it. We've posted it all for you at today.com/Megyn Today.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.